Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Today is October 30th. And as you already know, Bitcoin is still looking strong north of $6,000. Bitcoin Cash sitting nice above 400. The market is looking good. Looks like it's a lot of money about to flow into these altcoins, which means we about to, put a couple quarters in and try to get a new high score on these video game cryptos. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. My friends know me as the Crypto Trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get the profit as a result, and today is no exception. So right now, without further ado, we go do our question of the day at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that, for your chance to win some free Bitcoin. But let's go ahead and give the people what they came to see. Here we go, everybody. We are looking at Digibyte and Voxelus, and me, I'm a gamer, probably 28 years strong, you know what I'm saying? All the way back since Madden 92. You could find your boy on the sticks going back to Super Nintendo when you had to pop the cartridge out. You know what I'm saying? Actually, old school Nintendo Duck Hunter. I remember playing Duck Hunter with my uncles up in my grandmother's on the 3rd floor. Kids wasn't allowed up there, but we went up there once or twice, played with my uncle, on the 3rd floor in the house, played Duck Hunter back then. So, I grew up on video games. So I think it's pretty cool to be able to see the next generation, the evolution of the platform. And when you think about digital communities, you think about gaming, it's really combining two immersive worlds, looking at the business operation side of it. Microsoft, if they wouldn't have invented the Xbox, they probably would have went out of business a long time ago, right? And even then, if they wouldn't have enabled digital gaming on the Xbox, basically, what is it? The Microsoft Live, right? I'm pretty sure they make more money off the Xbox and video games than they do selling software anymore. And this is Bill Gates. This is, 50 years of computers. They make more on video games now than they do on computers, on computer applications. Right? This is the future. It's not just a distraction and a cool animation. Like, this is a legitimate multi-billion-dollar industry. I was going to say trillion. I'm pretty sure it's trillion at this point all around the world when you talk about mobile, digital, broadband, the different types of games. But I'll be safe and say billion. So here we go. We have two companies that are kind of breaking away from the pack, right? When it comes to games on the blockchain, Digibyte and Voxelus, right? And so what I'm going to do today is go through both of the charts, right? And show you how they differ, show you how they're similar, show you where buying opportunity might be. And I'll let you know ahead of time, one of these charts is on our dream team. So if you haven't gotten a dream team, you'll have a good idea of where the value is after this video for one of the coins on this list, right? So here we go. Without further ado, let's jump into the charts. Let's get this money. We are going to be using the boss method. This is tradingview.com, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in, I got a playlist put together. It's called Chart Like a Boss. Just go ahead and type that into YouTube right there in that browser. Click on that button, hit that subscribe button, and you are officially a part of the money team. This is intellectual property owned exclusively for the rights and replication of Brandon Kelly LLC. If you are a person, I allow you to use it for free. Use it and use it abundantly. It works quite well, and it will make you a lot of money. If you are a business, a hedge fund, a bank, a fiduciary, you do not have my express written consent, nor will you ever have my express written consent. This property is for the people. So with that being said, here we go. This is Voxels, everybody. Boss method, you already know. Green below orange, sell. Green above orange, buy. It's just that easy to get paid, right? So one thing we can see, let's look at the macro for a second, right? With Voxels, right? And we're just going back about a year, about 12 months. So you can see we've been in a few cycles already. Breakout, breakdown, flatline. Whoops. Sorry, let me clean that up. Breakout, breakdown, flatline. Those are the 3 steps you need for one complete cycle. Breakout, breakdown, flatline, right? Breakout, breakdown, flatline. So inside of a year, it looks like, you know, we've had 1, 2, about to wrap up our 3rd complete cycle on Voxels, right? Average one is about 3 months. It looked like this last one was, you know, 6 months. So basically 1 + 2 = 3. I think you guys have heard me say that a few times now. I just want to give you an idea of how to evaluate the macro before you look at the micro. The macro is stretching, you know, 12 months. This whole screen is macro. This whole screen is important because it tells us what to focus on when we get down to the nitty gritty. Another easy way to do it is to do this, right? Breakout to break out. This basically gives you one cycle, right, on this chart. Copy and paste that, throw it back. It probably hits it right there on the head where we started another cycle. That was a correction. Actually, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Bam, bam. That's one cycle. That's our 2nd cycle. That one's a little bit longer. This is our 3rd cycle. And right now, I would even argue that we could call it here, but I would argue, knowing our knowledge of the market, that that last little piece was just like a Bitcoin gold fork debacle, right? And it's really not showing any weakness in Voxels itself. This is just like a market correction, because you can see we were sitting flat for a very, very long time. And a lot of altcoins did this, unfortunately, over the past, you know, 4 weeks, just took another nosedive, right? But if you look at this thing long term, we're really just sitting right around the floor of what was normal to us all the way back there, right? Remember, I say it's 2 things you got to look for. You got to look for the place where floors become ceilings and where ceilings become floors, right? And so just doing that, copy and paste, boom, boom, throw it up, right? We can kind of see the different levels built into this chart already. And what I'm looking at right now is Voxels most definitely is a buy right now. Today, take it to the bank, cash it in, bring the check home on Friday, kiss the wife and kids, and tell her you got Christmas gifts on lock. You know what I'm saying? This is a buy. This is how you make money, guys. When that green is above that orange and that orange has gone flat, right? This is a buy. So when that orange goes all the way down and then goes flat like that, and that green comes through it, and then that orange turns around and follows it, that's a change in the tide. You understand? So that's a buy right there. One of the things I wanted to show you with Voxels is how the macro is helping you to determine the micro. And also what's going to happen now is that green is eventually going to go up and try to crack through that white. It's probably not going to make it on the first time. It's going to go back to sleep. But what it'll do is it'll send that white going flat. And the minute we have the green break through the white, the orange follow it, and then the white come back up like that, you got the holy trinity, and green means go. And Voxels is really ready to make some serious money, probably going up north, you know, of 200. You know, right now it's at 56. It's still, even in the past, what is this? Even in the past 3 days, this thing has just been crazy. Like, if we just, let's just turn on the candles, right? If we would have bought this thing, well, I mean, I'll be honest, I bought it back here under 600, right? I bought it as soon as that green, I bought it at like 580 right there. As soon as that green cracked above that orange, I got it. So I'm good on this one. I'm trying to help y'all make some money now because it's taking a little break, right? It's taking a little break. It's down about 30%, but this thing has some serious momentum in it, and it's not done, right? But if you would have bought it right there, green above orange, granted, it went up 100% and it's back down. You're still plus 26% in 2 days. That's not bad, right? That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. So again, Voxel's most definite buy right now. All this tells me the only thing you can see right here is that the market is very excited, and it's a lot of people that's been waiting for Voxels to go up, right? So it's the good and bad. A lot of people are waiting for Voxels to go up. So the minute it go up, they've been waiting for so long, they start selling it, right? So they take up their own money out their pocket and give it to somebody else. But don't think that's all that Voxels got. This thing is legitimate, a real deal opportunity, you know. So take it for what you will. Green above orange, buy, and that thing went up about 20% as a result. Let's jump over to DGB. Digibyte to the Bitcoin. So here we go. Look at that. Bam. That thing. That hurt. Hopefully y'all wasn't holding it. Hopefully the people that, you know, bought it up here, hopefully y'all still don't got it, just waiting. That's a long time to be waiting, man. That's a long time to be waiting. I tell you, with this boss method, it's real easy. Green go below orange. You better abandon ship, get up out of there. You know, even right here, even if you was foolish enough to ride this thing all the way down, right? All the way down, hoping, praying, probably bought some more down here, like, oh my God, it's ready, it's ready, it's ready, right? And once that green go below that orange a second time, it's not good, right? It's not good. So unfortunately, this looks like it's a little bit weaker of a chart. And I say that because the time that it took for that green, you know, to really make a decision with that orange, like that's just a painstakingly long, slow, it's like somebody stuck a knife in your side and, you know, you try to run away and they just walking with you with that knife stuck in your kidney. You know what I'm saying? And you can't run because you got a knife stuck in your kidney. And then, you know, they pull it out a little bit right here and let you breathe a little bit more. And then they just twist it. That's what happened. That's what happened to everybody holding Voxel, everybody holding Digibyte for 6 months, you know? So do yourself a favor, guys. Learn the boss method. Watch the video chart like a boss. It's very, very easy. Green below orange, sell. Get out, get out, get out, right? I hope I made the people a lot of money. I saved the people a lot of money when Ethereum did this. I said, jump out. $360. Go back. The video is still up. It's called Don't Believe the Hype. When that green go below that orange, I said, get out. Right? And so Digibyte, at this point in time, hopefully you did not ride this thing all the way down and lose, you know, the baby with the bathwater, right? Because that thing has crushed a lot of dreams, right? Down 90%. But if you are sitting on the sidelines, and if you've been sitting on the sidelines, then this starts to look a little bit different, right? It starts to look a little bit different. I don't love it, but I don't hate it down here either. And the reason for that is because if we just freestyle on a Fibonacci real quick, let me show you how a boss do. Freestyle one time, one take, Drake, boom, boom. Let me see, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Ah, no. Is it that one? There you go, right there. All right, two take, Drake, two take. You know what I'm saying? It's the remix. It's the remix. So here we go. Freestyle on Fibonacci, bam, bam, right? That's our breakdown point right there. Copy and paste it, bring it down. That's our breakdown point right there. Essentially, we are bouncing off the 1618, which means we are 2 times suppressed, right? It would have been easy for the chart to catch right here, which is what it had done already. But once it fell below that point, then it was very, very hard for the chart to break through it. But knowing that, we still caught ourselves at the 1.6. So this is essentially, you know, the ground floor, given that we can't fall any lower, right? But the problem is it's still going to have a hell of a time getting through that 1272. You know, it had about 2 months right here and it didn't even come close. So it's got some psychological barriers built into that chart, but you know, the reward will be once this thing can muster up enough energy to do something like that. Once it breaks above there, then it's going up to there pretty quick and pretty easy, right? And once it breaks out of that money zone, then it's going all the way up to the 1.2, probably up there somewhere, right? So a lot of these charts are set up to do some real deal damage in the upcoming months. You know, I don't talk about it a lot, you know, and if you actually click on my charts, my ideas published on TradingView, I have a lot of charts, guys, where I basically map out the energy inside the fractals of these charts. I don't walk through it on every video because a lot of the work has already been done. But many of the charts that I see, let's check this out. Nexus, I haven't even checked this yet. Many of the charts that I see show a major breakout happening right there, 11/22. The week of Thanksgiving. There will be a major shift in the market. There will be a lot of money being made. Let me see if I hit this one at all. So this one was just more so charting that energy. That one didn't hit nothing, did it? It came off that line. So if I would have put it probably at the top of that one. Yeah, that one right there. So, you know, but long story short, that line right there comes into contact with the top of the money zone right there on 11/22. So right now, Next is basically consolidated all the way down into that money zone. But the energy inside this chart is saying, and this is not just Nexus, this is probably about 10 or 20 different charts that I've seen showing that the week of Thanksgiving will be a huge week for the altcoin. So make sure you look out for that. Again, tradingview.com, one of the best resources I've ever found for cryptocurrency charts and a global 24-hour community, right? So make sure you jump on there, follow your boy if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Reputation getting big, real big. 2,000 followers. It's not bad. I got to post more charts on there for y'all. Another thing we got. So there you go, you guys. Again, that is Digibytes and Voxels. Essentially, that is the future of gaming, right? We started back in the day with an 8-bit cartridge, went to 64 bits. That's when Mario got a nose, a voice, and said, "It's a me, Mario." And you can stretch his little nose out over here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, dang. But now it's getting to the point where it's going to be on the blockchain. It's going to be global. It's going to be a currency, a token, you know, integrated seamlessly. So it's going to be amazing. And these are two of the leading charts that we just saw top to bottom on what's what. As I told you earlier, only one of them is on the dream team, you guys. And if you don't know what the dream team, I suggest you go to bossofbitcoin.com right now and check it out. This is one of the resources I have available for the community. Is $25. It's a top 10 list, and they said it started with $1 and a dream. So if you just getting set up in the cryptoverse, if this is your first time tuning in, if my brother Savan sent you over from his channel, Understanding, shout out. I watched 2 hours of that video. I said, somebody said he shouted me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm 2 hours in, I ain't heard it. Like he be spending so much knowledge, man. It's pretty amazing what he's doing with that channel. And it's honestly, it's pretty amazing that he even knows my name, right? But I am highly encouraged, and I thank you for joining our community. If you haven't yet joined us on Facebook, we'll get to that in a second. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I've done a lot of the hard work for you. Especially just starting off, right? I always tell the story is the reason I'm able to make money now isn't because I just woke up one day and learned how to make money, right? I've given so much money away. I've lost so much money that I've learned over time how not to lose money, right? I compare it to putting your hand on a hot stove, right? You do it once, you learn how not to do it again. You know what I'm saying? And essentially that's what it was. I lost a lot of money in the stock market, right? That's one of the reasons I converted over to Bitcoin, because I was losing so much money. I was watching Bloomberg News 6 hours a day, still losing money in the stock market. I said, what is this? I said, these people on TV don't help me do nothing. They help me understand 10 ways I lost money. They can't tell me one way to get it right, you know? So that's when I switched over to crypto, started swing trading, and really took the time to understand how the numerology, how the fractals, how the energy inside the universe works. You know, combine a little bit of mathematics with a little bit of fractal harmonics on top of a boss method, and you can empower the world. That's what we're about to do right now, $25 at a time, right? And the beautiful part about it is the money that people have is so minuscule compared to everything else. Everybody listening to my voice right now can triple their net worth, and the banks won't even blink an eye. This method will allow you to do it. And so that's why I put these products out there. It's really not that much money. It's a lot of people out there that have made tens of thousands of dollars using my method, right? And they pay the same price as everybody else. You want to know why? Because I want everybody to have it, right? So with that being said, that's there for you. The profit package there for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm late for a meeting right now. If you want a meeting with BK, you could do that as well. So you say you got some time. You know, what day is it? Monday. Say you wanted to set something up Wednesday afternoon. You just click that little button on the right hand side that says meet with BK, reservation deposit. That'll take you to my personal calendar, you guys. This is actually my favorite part of the day. So you wanted to do something Wednesday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. Click that button. Bam! We got some FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? And I'm working with you hand in hand to make you profitable. That's my commitment to this community. I have probably like 10 different meetings tomorrow. No joke. If I open my calendar now, a lot of y'all wouldn't even believe it, right? Let's see. I don't want to show nobody's private information, but yeah, it's a lot of meetings tomorrow because I've been on the road, but I'm still available, still open. So that is an option if you choose to accept it. Bam, there you go right there. #1 Bitcoin group in the world, baby. We got 13,000 of my best friends coming together 7 days a week to empower each other to make money. The big homie Crypto is in the building. Big Brock from PA holding it down with no sleeves. That's the bodyguard right there. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the professor, Mr. Reggie Holmes, the professor, right? Then we got that stuff that's just next level, right? How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go? So there you go, man. Without talking too crazy, you know. I just like to have fun. I like to make some money, and you know, let's bring them both together right now. So here we go. This is your question of the day. What you need to do is jump in the comments of this video as soon as I end this recording. Jump in the comments and let me know what is BK's favorite video game. I haven't told anybody, right? So anybody can win. That's the beautiful part about it. So what is my favorite video game? What video game do you think is my favorite video game of all time? So leave that in the comments. I will be picking a winner live on the air Monday, November 6th, to get some cash money from my Bitcoin wallet to theirs. So let's go ahead and jump over into our chat right now. If you're live on the air, we got about 200 people rocking out. Show me where you repping, where are you from? And we will end this with our check-in right now. Remember, bossofbitcoin.com, Calendly to get my personal calendar. You know, and that's what we got, man. It's about to be a good few weeks, you guys. A lot of money is going to come back into these altcoins. So again, if you're just now getting started, Google, type in YouTube, chart like a boss, and that will take you through the steps, through the platforms, the processes, everything you need to get set up. Seriously, if you haven't joined yet and you're just getting started, this group is completely free. You know, I have an amazing group of mods. Shout out, you know, to Miss Rodriguez who came on board. Shout out to Chai who came on board as a new mod. And we do, you know, this is our community, right? Here go the rules right here. It's not really rules, it's more so guidelines. But we're a community, right? We're here to empower each other. We're not here to spam each other, to solicit, you know, information. None of that. Is like, we look out for each other, keep the money in the family. There you go, right? So let's do it. Bam, bam, bam. So let's go ahead with our global check-in right now. Live on the air. Let me see who we got repping out with us. Big Shy holding it down for Sacktown. Boss walking on the West Coast. Big Lev in Cape Town. What's going on? It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us again. Orlando Flow Rider in the building. Canada is big in the building. Miss Nani, check out her channel, Nani Crypto. She started doing videos as well. I'll make sure to include that in a future video as well. Just remind me, message me on Facebook whenever you want me to shout you out on a video. Let's see, Dallas, Fort Worth, Israel, Miami. Shout out to the 305 Sky affiliated. What's going on? London, GTA, Colorado Springs, Connecticut. Yesterday's competition, if you remember it, I said it would be a lag. So again, guys, every 7 days. So yesterday's competition, the winner will be selected next Sunday. Today, the winner will be selected next Monday. So there you go. There you go. I know that might be confusing, but just look at a calendar. One row down. Repping NC, US. What's going on? I know some people up in NC. Serbia. What's going on? Spain. Mega Man, Belgium, shout out Ireland, Jamaica, and UK. So here we go, guys. Again, thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Make sure you jump in the comments. I'm going live off the air right now. Jump in the comments and leave me your answer. That's the only way you can win. I'm not picking a winner out the chat right now. Jump in the comments. That way I can see everybody and make sure the winner gets identified. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. This the boss, your boy BK. No matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate your time. Make sure you click that little bit of bell right by that like button. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.